Hi everyone, day 9 of day 123 day challenge, and today we are going to talk about as we are on the journey of how to Instagram, where I am going to share all the details about what all the things are important for Instagram. So today's main topic is what kind of content you can create for reels. Like this is one of the basic problem everyone face when they start, like how to start, what kind of content they need to post. If they are some brand, then how the what kind of content they can create for a brand or for a product, or for their, if somebody is doing for their own personal purpose, then for like how they can start with. So in this video I'm going to share like few uh, well known, usually people like they are doing it from like well known content ideas that is trending from the years, and it's they are still exist and they keep going on, to be frank, because it's these are the famous ways to create a content. So one by one I'm going to talk about this. The first one is trend and challenges. Like uh, lot of movies comes, and lot of other things, like from various uh, serials, various movies, various something that unique content comes up, and then they get as a trend. So you always make sure that you try to create a content according to that trend. Like means that one of them I remember is like uh, I saw content of one of the real estate guy who is helping people to show their flats, uh, and push asking them to buy the flat, or if somebody wants to watch sorry, if somebody wants to visit the flat, sample flats, then he was creating content around the same, and his content was something like uh, भाईखड़ा में फ्लैट चाहिए दिखा दूंगा, 2 BHK फ्लैट चाहिए दिखा दूंगा, like something. And this was one of them like which got trend, and then everybody started to pick it up, and every brand and every content creator started to creating content around it. So this kind of trends, if you find anything, uh, then make sure that you utilize that trend, and as per your brand, and so combine the trend with your brand identity and then create a content. So this kind really works. The second one is education content, like how to create, like some quick tips, like create the way I'm creating like Instagram, like how to do Instagram is one of the education kind of content. Then if somebody has some questions about you or about your brand or about your product, then you can create FAQ, then some tutorials, then some tips to do the things. So these are called education content. So if you are someone who are doing so if you feel that as per your brand or product you can create something, so make sure you create it. Second is behind the scene. The third one is behind the scene. So what I mean to say is, like, for example, you are somebody who's creating ayurvedic products, then you can create a content about how you are creating chaman pras, how you are like how exactly the process of making the chaman pras as a product. So that way you take one small short of clip, explain the process, and then as per that process you can create a content. So that will give the more authority for towards your content. So then if that's not only if some suppose you are someone who's coaches, so how exactly you prepare your ppts, how exactly you deliver the content, and how exactly your course works. So around that, how what exactly behind the scene is happening, so that kind of content also you can create under behind the scene. So this is the third one, and the fourth one is customer testimonials and product reviews. One thing is sure, like we all are human being and we all look for social proof, and the best example of social proof is testimonials. So by any way you can show the customer or people around you, like whatever you are creating, how valuable it is. The best way is your customer speaks about you, not you. So if you can get any kind of content that your customer generate for you, something like a testimonial or WhatsApp feedback or feedback on any of the platform, then that kind of you can create content around it. It really works, and most of the brand are doing it. And if you are someone who is looking for the idea, then you should try this. And the next one I would say is like before and after transformation is somewhere similar to testimonial, but somebody who are doing on weight loss journey, and then you can create a content around your customer, how they were, what exactly the weight when they started, and what exactly they are currently after the process they have gone through. So this kind of content really give a more quantifiable idea to the your new clients, like how, what's the exact process, and at which time frame it's possible. So before and after transformation is one of the way to create a content. And then next I would say is like motivation and inspiration content, like share quote, create shairis nowadays, lot of work, affirmations, that's something your audience can resonate with. So anything related to motivation that your audience can resonate with, you should think about it, like can you create anything around it, and if possible do create. And lot of the brand they because brand is something, it's mostly emotion or feeling part, so you can always relate your feeling or emotion part with the inspiration, and you can create a content around it. Like for example, is Adidas. So they show that our product is for everyone who are athlete. So rise high, like something kind of like if you somebody says like rise high with Adidas, so that kind of motivation and inspiration content also you can think of. So this is one of the example I can right now think of. And so always make sure, and motivation sometime audience resonate a lot when they are at low, so they feel that okay, this kind of product can bring more positivity in their life if they buy. So make sure if we can create something around it, it will really works. And the last one is fun fact and myth, because in the we all are in social media, a lot of things uh, getting talked about product. For example, somebody's are nutrition, so they can create a lot of content about how exactly the whey protein is really, lot of people has lot of question about whey protein is really good or not, but they can create a content about like what is exactly the fact of whey protein and what is exactly the myth of whey protein, like that way, like somebody. So that way you can create a fun fact or a myth or like kind of content. So this kind of content also works, and it gives better visibility. And also you can, while doing all these things, make sure the first point which I said, like if somehow you can relate that thing with your ongoing trends, it will really help you. So yeah, these are the few content idea for the reels that I have learned, and I'm learning a lot nowadays. So I will keep posted if the more I will learn. So that's all for me from my side. So make sure if you like content, you do like and subscribe my channel, and I will meet you in the next video. Yeah, bye.